Hi friends, here I have arranged a shelf arrangement. I think after a small gap, I guess. Ritvik is also 5+ years now and we have slowly reduced doing our shelf activities, but still I don't want to completely give up, so I'll keep doing now and then, though not as regular as earlier. So let's see what we have on a shelf for today. First one, I have something on the directions. Follow the directions. These are all the printables that I have printed, and here is the this is the card, and there is direction cards. I am going to give him a, right now I don't have the dry eraser marker because it's exhausted. Manu, slowly Maka, because it's exhausted. He's playing. Okay, so what we do here is, you see these are the direction cards. You see the sheep here, and it has to reach the snake. How he has to do that? So we will do this here. Where is the sheep? Just look for the sheep here. It says 2 arrows down, 1, 2, and then 1 on the right, again 2, 1 on the left, again 2, and then left, and then down. So here, oh sorry, I think I didn't capture. So this is how. See, finally he reaches the snake. This is the instructions that he has to follow, the arrows, and then reach. What is here is also shown here. Finally he has to reach it that way, and one is by the directions, and there is another card which says which is given instructions like this: 3 times arrow down. So he has to come 3 times arrow down, and then 2 times left. So just follow this. That's our first activity. The next one, I have something on the metrics. So this one, simply I followed Tanvi's one of the Tanvi's video because I like this much. I have laminated sheet and put the Velcro dots. Here are the cards. He will just have to find. We've been doing this kind of activities even earlier, but still this is just like a continuation. Look for it. Where does it match here? Dark blue. Then finish with the rest of the things. And next I have this book from Kumon, and it's a spatial reasoning book. Among the many other books, I bought this one because this was the cheapest. Otherwise this book is a little bit expensive. Here you see Ritvik has already done it. He's written his name and he's written the date and matched the puzzle pieces. So the book, when you go through the book, it starts from simple puzzle matching to complicated ones, and then you can see here most of the things Ritvik has done it, but there are some more things that he will be doing it, some of the pages. Alright, so next one I have something again. This is on the spatial intelligence activity. Again, I looked up in the Pinterest and found this one. I felt it was interesting. I have this triangle shape on a blank paper, and there are colorful sheets, and here are the challenge cards. The child has to follow this and replicate this on the blank triangle with these pieces. So let's see. Still I haven't introduced this to Ritvik. Let's see how he does once it is given. Next one I have, again, this is from the Creatives brand, and it's called Brain Boosters. Totally there are how many sheets? Yeah, there are 14 sheets totally, printed both the sides, and these are the counters or chips, manipulators, whatever you call it. How you're going to do this? Simply helps the child develop the brain and also the concentration power. So it's a kind of brain development game. So you see here on the left hand side there is a shark, and the child has to find on the right hand side and what color. Here it says it's a blue, so we're going to blue shark, and the shark on the other side. So put this, and here you see the octopus here, red beside the octopus. Find another octopus and put the red here. So this sheet, if you see, I found this very interesting. The other one shows it like animal here, and the shadow, with the shadow matching, he has to put these counters. So just taking you through. It's a very interesting game. At least I find it very interesting for little children. Okay, the next one I have something on reading comprehension. This again is a free printable. I think I printed from Teachers Pay Teachers. Yes, I guess maybe I'll put the link later. And everything, I have made a booklet here. So everything is on the reading comprehension, and it's at the child level. So I'm just going to know, I'm not going to read this for Ritvik. He has to do it for himself. So wherever he's getting stuck, I can help him always. He has to read it. That is Jenny. She has a bag of leaves. She is cleaning the garden. So there's a 3 question here. That is, he'll have to find out and then write it here, complete the sentence. And she has a bag of candy, a bag of leaves, a bag of apples. So whatever he read it here, he'll have to replace it here. And then she is cleaning. She's cleaning what? The car, the school, the garden. So he'll have to find and write it here, write the answer here. So that's how, I think, I don't know how many sheets are there, but quite a number. And it's a free printable. I'll be sharing the link, guys. And next again we have something on, as I said in the starting of the video, Ritvik is 5+ years now, and he's in LKG this year. This is the last academic year for him, and next year he'll be going to, after some 2 months summer holidays, he'll be going to UKG. So we are concentrating on reading things. This is again for him. I haven't kept the pegs for this. To add more fun to this, you can have some pegs, but I haven't kept the pegs, so he will just have to point it or mark it. He's going to read this. Is this a flower? Yes or no? What is the answer? He'll have to find it and say the answer. Is this a piano? Yeah. And the next level, that is simple. And this asks a question like, can you use an umbrella when it rains? He'll have to again put the right answer. So number of pieces I have kept there for him to read and then find the answer. Next one, again something hands-on activity on follow the directions. See, I have printed this blank blocks, two of them. Let me sit properly. Yeah, 2 of them, and I have some characters I have kept here, and these are the directions. So what I'm going to do is, here is an Eskimo and igloo. I'm placing at the last. So this is going to be fun. It's a hands-on activity, and I'm sure it's going to be fun for any child doing this one. So I have some, I'm going to block them the way, see, sorry, I'm not going to block. So I have just placed these characters somewhere randomly like this. Now the idea of this game is the child has to use these arrows, and these are the indicators. The child has to come to the fish. For the igloo to reach, for the Eskimo to reach the igloo, he has to, these are the indicators how the child has to reach. So I have placed something in between. The child first has to come 2 arrows down, no, sorry, 1 arrow down, and then he will take a right arrow, place a right arrow, and then there is a fish, so it's indicating that you have to cross the fish and come down. Then again you put 1 down arrow here, then there's a duck, then, oh no, I missed here, then the fish, and then 3 right arrows, and there is something here. I have placed an obstacle, and then he has to put 1 down arrow. Like that he will have to reach the igloo until he finally reaches. So these are the printouts that I have, so he can use it. So this is, I'm sure it's going to be a fun activity for little children. Again, let me place it back before I go on to my next tray. Okay, then we have, like I said, Ritvik is 5+ and we are moving to reading the sentences and the words. See, this is a long vowel words I have taken. Here you see, again I haven't taken the peg. It will be a bit interesting if you're using the peg, but Ritvik is just going to point it out. So there's a long vowel. You see 2 vowels here, cane, and then match it with the object. And the next one, he's playing outside. And the next one, tape. How he reads, actually I found out that how he reads this tepe. So tap, he's confident that E, tepe. Kene, sometimes he does that. So I'm going to teach him the right way how this 2 vowel has to be used. And then tape, find out the picture tape, and it's here. The next one, what do I have? Vase, look at the picture, the middle one, that's the vase. Okay, so next again I have something on math activity, and this is a printable that I have. And what he has to do is, as of now, like I said, I do not have the dry eraser, but the child is going to do this with the dry eraser because this sheet is laminated, and this is the question card. First he will have to find the value here, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 1. 41, he's going to write here 41. and then here what is the value here? 10, 20, 30 and 4. 34. He's going to write 41, 34, and in this circle he will have to write whether it's greater than or lesser than. So compare the number. Is this greater than 34? Yes. So the child has to finish it. For the rest of the 12 questions are there, and the child is going to finish it. Alright, so next one, again this is another interesting activity. We have done a lot of sudoku games even in the past, and just keep practicing these things because it's obviously interesting. This is a monster sudoku, and I have totally 5 sheets here, and I do not have the partition tray, so I have just segregated like this in group. He will have to what does it tell here? The child has to fill the empty boxes with monster pictures. So there is only one of each monster in each row, each column, and in the mini grid. So I'm planning to do a video. Ritvik is able to do this with little help or sometimes no help. I'm planning to do a video on this separately once he's very confident and takes little time to do it. So that's on the sudoku part. Okay, no problem. Next one, I have this. Oh, this is quite heavy. I have these pyramid blocks, and guys, believe or not, I bought this almost 2 years back, and I've just kept it lying on my shelf. There are actually, I had misplaced these pattern cards and finally found them a couple of months back, finally using it on my shelf now. So again, if you see the pattern cards, there are simple to complicated designs, challenges. So I'm not showing you all because it's not possible to show everything in this small video. I have taken the simplest one. Manu, don't scream. I've taken the simplest one. So ladybug, just replicate the ladybug. Okay, I'm not doing it completely, guys, because it's taking long time. I'll have to look for the pieces because everything I have arranged here. Manu, no, what are you doing? Actually, he's playing with other kids outside, so a little bit excited. So sorry about the disturbance. So this is Manu, no. That is one thing. This is about the pyramid blocks. And finally on my tray I have this old traditional game of snake and ladder. One side it is snake and ladder, and the other side, I don't know what this game is, home, or what it's called, I don't know. All I know is to just play. So we're doing this snake and ladder since I'm going to play with him. So I have just 1 coin for him and 1 coin for him. Roll the dice. It's an old traditional game. Roll the dice and 1 number. Just move it 1 number. When the ladder is there, just raise it, go to 25 until he finishes to home. That's it, guys. Hope you liked my video, my shelf arrangement for this week. Any feedback, do let me know, and thanks for watching.